Hey, what you got there, Ricky?
I just scored a case of Father Leahy's Sacramento wine, dude.
You stole a case of wine from Father Leahy?
No, I didn't steal it. I'm just sort of renting it.
Hey, boys, what's going on?
Hey, Bubbles.
A genius here just stole a case of wine from Father Leahy.
Holy Trinity, Julian! You don't mean Ricky stole a case of Sacramento wine from Father Leahy? Oh, now we're gonna be in big trouble. Ricky, don't you know what social justice is?
It was just sitting on the doorstep, unguarded. I thought I'd protect it. Isn't that justice?
It's not about social justice.
Yeah, social justice, you know. Communicative and distributive.
Communicable justice? What are you guys talking about? Does anybody really know what social justice is about?
Oh, sure, Ricky. I can tell you what social justice is all about. Lights, please. Live from the Shaw Convention Center, it's time for Social Justice TV.
Good evening. I'm Justin Time,
And I'm Stuart Sjtv.
and you're watching Social Justice Television. Welcome to the Social Justice Report, the news information variety program that brings you the latest, greatest information on issues of social justice.
And now, with an Olympic update, here's Sjtv's very own Sandy Renaundo.
Thank you, Stuart. I am here live in Whistler, BC, where preparations are underway for the downhill events. Sadly, we are already learning of controversy surrounding the issue of bottled water, allegedly naive. The company providing the bottled water has not been sanctioned by the IOC amidst concerns over unfair labor practices in manufacturing their product.
Very intriguing, Sandy. I may be a little bit wet behind the ears, but isn't naive Evian spelled backwards?
You are right, Stuart. It does spell Evian backwards. Weird. Diligent journalist that I am, I have asked several celebrities to give me their view on this scandal. Via Social Justice TV satellite, we go live to Dublin, Ireland, with famous U2 frontmen Bono and The Edge. Good day, gentlemen. Tell me what you know about this naive issue.
Thank you, Sandy. We're live in Dublin, getting ready for our big tour. Again, this whole naive situation, some Western idiot taking over a third world nation, and it's totally wrong. We're totally against that. Pope Paul VI once said, if you want peace, work for justice. And that's just what we're trying to encourage people to do, is to take responsibility and get out there and make a difference in the world. And we get a little song about it. Hit it.
See the world in green and blue. See China right in front of you. See the canyons broken by cloud. See the tuna fleets clearing the sea out. See the bedroom fires at night. See the oil fields at first light.
Thank you, lads, for that lovely song. My next guest is no stranger to social justice. Here is Winter Olympic bobsled gold medal hopeful John Gandy.
Well, Sandy, we love this country with all this fresh water and the cool running streams, clean air, living by the principles of social justice. The common good promotes social conditions that allow all persons to achieve fulfillment. We share this responsibility for one another's well-being. Naive is not promoting the common good. No, sirree.
Gandy, since I last saw you, you seem to have bulked up.
Since I've been training in North America, I followed your fast food diet, thinking it would help me go faster. Sadly, It's only added to my equator. This is a far cry from my home, where many people struggle for food every day. And now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to realize my full potential as an Olympic bobsleigh hopeful.
Finally, from the home of the highest slopes in the world, we have some wisdom from the Dalai Lama. We seem to be having technical difficulties here. So that is the latest news for now, Stuart. I wish Team Canada all the best.
Well, thank you very much, Sandy. We'll be right back after these commercial messages.
Come on already! Come on, let's go! I don't have time for this! I've got places to go and people to see!
You don't photocopy like her, because you haven't got anywhere close to the monthly limit she has. Here at Great Power, we promote the human values of dignity and respect.
I don't have time for this! This is the growth plan! I need it downtown with Joe Carr in an hour!
Dignity and respect in the workplace is of paramount importance. To learn more about Great Power, here's how.
Hello, fashion lovers. Today we look at the do's and don'ts of social justice fashion in the school.
Let's go. Faux fur.
Faux pas.
Now, something more sensible.
Let's go.
Positive. 0.
Social justice. 1.
And now, with another Olympic update, here's our very own Sandy Renaundo.
Thanks, JT, and welcome once more, everyone, to lovely Whistler, BC for this Olympic update. The Olympics make us mindful of just how important social justice is to our global village. With their perspectives on social justice, here are Don Cherry and Ron McLean.
We're here in beautiful surrounding of Whistler, British Columbia for the 2010 Olympics. And I'm here with Don Cherry, Coach's Corner.
Hey, it's good to be here. It's a beauty day. Hey, dial in here, check out the tie. Look at that there, future hockey players from around the world. It's a beauty.
Very globally minded tie, Don. Speaking of global, we'll be talking to a representative of the little-known sliding team from India. Here he comes now.
Welcome, Gandalf. Hey, why are you wearing that in weather like this? Did you make it yourself? I likes it, but it ain't as flashy as mine. Beauty.
Yes, and the equipment, this toboggan, was made from fair trade bamboo wood and constructed in a unionized labor company in which all the workers are treated and paid fairly.
Very interesting. So you're saying that for the common good, all of the team members work together to make the outfits on a local level.
Hey, I tells you now, you must have had some rockin' socks work in conditions like that.
Funny you should say that, Don, but non-violent means is much harder, but ultimately more powerful than violence.
What? No violence? Is this guy for real? Jeez, what are you, some kind of European or something? Hey, I don't know, what a guy.
Oh no, that's who we had the problems with.
So, Mr. Gandhi, how's your team looking for the Olympics?
Well, we could always use a few more helping hands like you and Don, but I hear you're both losers.
Whoa, 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 whoa! What'd you say there, smart guy? Don't get me started on that now.
Easy, Don. Easy, Don. Thank you, John Gandhi, and may you have cool runnings as you leave us today. Good luck.
Well, thank you for your time. I'm off for my next time trial.
Sheesh, I don't know about you, but these last 2 minutes seem like a trial to me.
Well, there you have it. Don Cherry, principled by a principal on Coach's Corner. Now back to you, Sjtv Studio.
Thanks, Don and Ron. Nice tie. Now back to you, JT.
Oh, thank you very much, Sandy, for that informative update. You know, I just love that Don Cherry. He's something else, isn't he?
He is pretty amazing.
Yeah, he does a lot of different endorsements.
Yes, but you know, we have to be mindful of where we purchase our items.
You know, if there's one thing that really burns my bridges, it's product placement in local television. You know, it really wets my whistle. That's why I drink Naive.
You're a little... what are you doing? We're not supposed to do that.
Oh, right. All right, we'll be right back with more social justice television right after this. I want my water back.
You're not getting your water back. You're drinking it out of a tap.
Okay, perfect. Hey everyone, it's Vince here from Sweatshop. We all like our Western sensibilities. I'm comfortable, you're comfortable, we're all comfortable. But I'm going to show you how we can be even more comfortable, and here's how. Introducing new Sweatshop. You know, folks, we're all busy and we all need a little more time for ourselves. We've tried the old methods of slicing and dicing, and you're going to cut your finger off or something like that. Old technology just doesn't work for chopping. Get rid of it. What are we going to do? We're going to use the sweat chop, and we're going to sweat chop your problems away. Watch this. All you have to do is put the food underneath the sweat chop, then stand back and let it do its magic. How? Sweatshop labor. Watch this. Now just look at this, folks. Minced to perfection, and you didn't even break a sweat. They did. Fuss-free chopping every time. The sweat chop is perfect in every home. It slices, it dices, it does everything you want it to do. Potatoes, tomatoes, tomatoes, tornadoes. The sweat chop is the perfect kitchen device for you. And you know you want more time for yourself, and we can't do this all day. So let them do it for you. The sweat chop, it's perfect giving you more time for you. Here's how to order. For more information on Sweat Chop, here's how to order.
Help! Help us! Help us!
So you just, what, open the box and...
Just open the box. I don't even do anything. Just open the box, and all of a sudden I get food ready for me.
What is a Ronado?
Ronado.
Yeah.
Well, it's written.
Oh!
Well,
Welcome back, everyone, from those informative commercials, and now back to the show.
Recently, Emden Catholic School employees completed a survey on social justice. Now, for a sneak peek at some of the issues, we now turn it over to Sandy Renaundo. Well, thanks, Sandy. That was great. Over to you, JT.
Thanks, Stuart. And now, here's the latest information that we've gathered on social justice. Take a look at this.
I was driving to Damascus when a sandstorm rose. The road dis-
Many people throw the term social justice around like they would a toonie after a cup of coffee or a scratch and lose ticket. But do we really appreciate what social justice is all about? Most people immediately think of collecting things when they hear the term social justice. We collect food, coats, gently used items for the poor, and this is good social action. But when we offer kids a pizza party because they raise the most items, are they really getting the message of what social justice is? From the good old days of Pope Leo VIII's Rerum Novarum in 1891, right up to Benedict XVI's Caritas in Veritate in June 2009, Catholic social teaching reminds us of the need to offer direct services to others with preferential option for the poor. We are told of the need to empower others and advocate for labor rights, fair wages, and social well-being. We are reminded of the need to treat all human life with dignity and respect. Because, let's face it, treating others with dignity and respect and loving our neighbor as ourselves is not always easy, especially if you live near Calgary Flames fans, or worse, Saskatchewan Roughriders. Now, think of that beautiful moment during Mass when we exchange a sign of peace. I mean, now that we actually can again. Excuse me. We shake hands, say, "Peace be with you," but 20 minutes later, we're out in the parking lot, honking the horn and flipping the bird on our race to be the first ones home. It's no wonder my father always advocated for parking to become the 8th sacrament. All kidding aside, we need to be strong advocates for stewardship, for instilling in others the will to act locally and think globally. We need to further educate our youth about how to become better global citizens. How? I know. Let's cut funding to education. Look, people, there's no magic wand for social justice. If there were, I would have used it long ago, and every street person would live in a high-rise condo and have a high-paying job, and the Leafs would have won the Stanley Cup 5 years in a row. We need to rally together to make a difference. We are the hands of social justice. Hey! I just won $2! Not bad for a $3 investment. Woohoo!
I was driving to Damascus when a sandstorm rose.
Well, that's all we have for this episode. Be sure to tune in again.
And remember, folks, social justice is as simple as giving a friend a breath mint.
Why, thank you, Justin.
Oh, no, Stuart. Thank you.
Hey.
Well, that's all we have, folks. Good night.
And God bless.
You really need to take that breath.
Why? 'Cause I should.
Give me that pen. I wanted to